So this is the 924 throttle body. It's one of the worst flowing throttle bodies out there. It's a two-stage progressive throttle body with a smaller and a bigger flap. The smaller one opens first. It's a 36 millimeter diameter, and the bigger one is a 42. The way this works is when you pull the cable or press the pedal, first you open the small flap, and then at a later time you open the big one. The mod I'm proposing to you is, if you have a quite close look, is this bolt here, right in the middle there. So normally there's a slot there, and the way it works, the way the linkage works is this peg here will slide into this slot. It will move into this slot, and this linkage actually opens the small flap, and when the peg reaches the end of the slot, it starts opening the big slot. So by putting this bolt there, you force the throttle body to open the big slot a lot sooner, right? So normally this peg would just move, I don't know, like 20-30 degrees in that direction until the flap would open, right? But because of the bolt is in the way, it will start opening the big flap a lot sooner, right? And this gives a lot better responsiveness and a more aggressive character of the car. Quite different and dramatic compared to the throttle body without this bolt. The disadvantage is that normally the linkage opens both these flaps all the way when you push the pedal fully, but because of the bolt now in this slot, the smaller flap will not completely open when you go full throttle. So you see the big one is more or less open, but the small one is not, and never will, because it just can't because of the bolt. So you trade some, let's say, wide open throttle, maximum flow for responsiveness. I did this on my car, and I'm keeping this because it's so much more fun. Ideally, we would just use a different throttle body with maybe only one flap instead of two. But for those who want to keep the original throttle body, like me, this is a very interesting mod. So how does this mod feel on the car, or how does it behave? Like I said, it instantly opens the big flap, and this flows much more air at low pedal input and at low RPM, and because of the supercharger is always spinning and always producing boost, the moment you open both flaps, you get a maximum boost and a lot of instant torque, and this usually unsticks the tires immediately, right? Especially if you're cornering. I'm using Toyo T1R tires. They're very grippy tires, and I can unstick them even in the summer in second gear in a turn or in a roundabout, no problem.